Hello everyone and welcome to Nile B Academy. Today I'm going to guide you in the insert tabs, and basically we are going to dwell on pages section and table section. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start with pages. This is pages. So in pages section, we have three things to cover. We have the cover page, we have blank page, and we have page break. So let's start with cover page. Whenever you have your document and you want to add a cover page, especially the start and the end of those of your entire document. So this is how you do it. So you come to cover page and you choose. So there are a lot of cover pages here. So if you just choose this, let's just go with this. This kind of good and basic. So and here you have a lot of privileges. So you have a lot of things to do here. You can change the title. Maybe let's just say hands on machine learning. Okay, hands on machine learning. Okay, so here you can add the company of your name, company address, so on and so forth. So that is that. If you don't want this, you want to change, so you can remove the current cover page by clicking this. So and you can go back and you add any cover page that you really want. So you can also go for more. So yeah, you can also choose here. Let's just click this. Here we are. So that is all about the cover pages. Now let's go to blank pages. So what is blank pages? At some point in time, you might need maybe an ample space whereby you want to do something in it later in the future. Maybe you want to dedicate a certain space, certain blank page for a photo or anything. So you can just always come here, you click, maybe this is where the cursor ends, and you click blank page. And once you click it that way, the next page immediately after the cursor will be a blank page. So have you seen, this is now an entire blank page. So if you have anything that you want to add in future, so you can always come here and you do it. So let's just go back. So that is that. So let's move to page break. So page break, assume that you want everything to end here and you want to start another page, okay, and you don't want to manually do it like this, okay. So you have a better way, and that's where page break becomes in handy. So you just click the cursor here and then you click page break. Have you seen? So it will force everything to go to the next page, unlike the traditional way whereby you just come here and you click enter key multiple times. So that is a waste of time, and we don't want to really waste time. We want to be productive in whatever things that we do. So that is that. We are now done with the pages section. In summary, we have cover pages, blank pages, and page break. Next in the line here, it is the table. So we are going directly here to this table section. As the name suggests, you draw your table from here. Either you can insert it, the dimensions, number of rows and number of columns, or you export a lot of things. So let's first start with the basic. So like if you do like this, you will see the preview on this side here. Okay, so let's see that we are trying to maybe do 7 by 7 by 6 by 8. So let's just do it like this and you will have a beautiful table. So here you can start typing name, school, okay. So that is that. And once you have created a table, you will have another two tabs. You will have the design tab and you will also have the layout tab. So in design tab, there are a lot of things that you can explore. you can change the the way your tables looks. You can always come here and you see which one suit you better. You can change it to this and you can change it to that. So also you can add a lot of design from the previous stuff that we covered last week. So you can put everything in the center. You can make it bold. You can make it italic. You can do a lot of things that you want to do. So you can change everything here to another font size. Have you seen? Okay. So you can play with it. So here you can also make it big, by this handle. So there are a lot of things that you can do here in the table. So also that is when you draw it like this. So if you don't want that and you wanna maybe explore the table a little bit more, so you can come here and you click insert table. So you can insert maybe 10 by 10 columns by 7 rows. Okay, so fix column width. If you want it to be automatic, you can do it, but if you have a width that you want to do, you can always insert numbers and so on and so forth. But for us, we are going to leave it like this. Let's go back to auto. So the content, if you want the content to fit in the column, you can always click this, or if you want to fit it to the window, but let's just leave it like this. Remember a dimension for a new table that if you want to reuse it, so let's just leave it like that, and boom, we have our new table. You still have the same design, and you can also add additional designs, like you shade particular columns, like if you want to shade this column with a different color, so you can always come here and you choose the color that you want to do, so that a certain uh, a certain column or a certain box should look a bit different. So that is that. So also here you have table styles like head, row, like you can always turn on, turn off a lot of things here based on whatever things that you really like. So enough about that. So let's go back to the insert table and we see draw table. You can also draw a table, so but it is kind of hard. So you can draw it like this. You just drag, okay, and you do something of that kind. So it is kind of hard, but you have the liberty to draw. If you don't want something, you can always click the eraser and you erase it. Okay, so that is that. So this also, you can draw it here. You can delete a table, insert row above, down below, right, left, so on and so forth. So once you click a table, there is always a design tab, and there is also a layout tab. So you can just maximize that based on whatever things that you like. So let's go back to insert and we come here. So you can also import things from Excel worksheet. So you can import, maybe if you have a different table, so you can always come here and import everything. Okay, so you can really do that. Okay. Mm, okay, so that is that. So let's go back. That is that. You can also go for built-in tables, like if you want maybe a calendar, you can just come here and you will still have those tabs open, or you can come here and you choose anything that you want to do, something that is related to what you like. So you can always come here and you choose it, and then you start editing everything that you want to do. So heretofore, this is the end of our video. If you have not subscribed up to this far, kindly do it so, and I will see you in the next video. In the next video, we are going to dwell on the illustration section and art scene section. See you there.